All right, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day. Depending from where you are connecting us, we actually rebroadcasting back. We are welcome back. Yeah, we earlier give you update about the fire incident that occurred here in the city of Aba, just the inside the compound of the Chisco Transport Company here at Milverton Aba. Thank God the men of the Aba Fire Service were able to come and do justice to the quenching of that particular fire. It was a very terrible incident a few minutes ago. You can actually see that some of the affected shops that is around that particular building. So, so far so good. Two luxurious bus have actually been damaged, and one Mercedes is it VLC car, a black VLC car. That's a total of 3 vehicles. Two the longest vehicle, two long luxury, and that one private car here, Jeep. Just see, I don't know the particular name of that Jeep, but it's a Jeep. So, and the building, their building is already fat, have already been damaged. So, but we thank God that the men of the Aba Fire Service came just as the Aba people were waiting for them to come and do justice. They were able to come and control the situation. You can see their trucks are still here. This is the first one that actually started taking charge of controlling the fire before the second one arrived. So, and all of them are new one, and they functioned effectively. So there is a little improvement. Should I say there is a basic improvement in the fire service set of Abia State. So because nobody actually believed that they can actually be this early to come and they control the fire. Aba people were very, very hailing them, and they trying to show solidarity when the both of them arrive. Unlike before, when an incident of this nature occurs and the men of the fire service, they will arrive the scene, and you see the Aba people stoning them because maybe they will arrive late when the fire must have actually damaged millions of things so far. So, but it wasn't like that today. The men of Aba Fire Service were able to deliver. Even as we were calling on them to send a backup, because one was actually doing the whole thing before we started here in this platform. If you watch the first video we did, and we were calling on them to send a backup, and they just immediately, as we were calling, and the backup came. And thank God you can see the second one that actually came, and they were able to ensure that they control everything. So it's just the casualties, and they're trying to see how to do a final finishing of some of the areas that the fires are, maybe should I say the smokes are coming out from. But thank God no life was lost. That is to the glory of God. Just millions property, millions of properties were just damaged. That just no life was lost, just properties were lost. So, but let me take you around the building. We are so lucky enough. There is a one-story building that is beside these particular facilities. But to the glory of God, the fire didn't affect that building. Although some of the properties that is related, should I say, close to that particular this building was affected. Like the water tank, we are very, very affected. There is still fire inside that this thing. There is still fire. There is still fire. The thing you can look at this fire. Yeah, there is still a very huge fire. That thing is too much. It's a very serious fire. You see it. It's a very serious fire. It's a very serious fire. So that is what we are saying. Thank God for Aba Fire. They were able to come and control as they can, unlike before. We thank God no life was lost, just properties we are lost. So this is it. Okay. But thank God it did not affect this building. Thank God it didn't affect this building. Just a little mini casualty from this building that is closed. So we thank God it didn't affect any section of this building. So this is the fence that actually demarcated. We thank God it didn't affect this particular building so far. Just a mini small properties that are just closer that were just directly affected, but basically it didn't affect the building. But it was a very huge loss Here you can see that this roof we are very, very much affected. This roof, thank God it didn't affect this particular building. That is, we thank God it didn't affect. Yes. We thank God it didn't affect this building. So that is the situation. They are men of the Aba Fire Service were able to do their job. It was more professionally this time around. We just thank God it didn't affect this particular building. It was just this session. What's a great loss so far. Even the Homer bus was affected also. I am now coming about. The damage was very, very much terrible. But we thank God that there is no love, no life was lost. Just properties. This vehicle, this is the number one. These vehicles were very, very much affected. Very much affected. Vita, so it happened at the Milverton, yes, Chisco Transport Company, the compound of the Chisco. So that is the situation. The men of Aba Fire have actually tried their best to quench the fire. Thank God, no life was lost. We thank God for that. Oh. So many of the Aba fire service are trying to also make sure that they don't leave. There's no phone. Stone is actually left unturned. I tell you. So many of the Aba fire are trying to spray more water so that everywhere there will not be issues. So that the story of the occurring of the fire outbreak. So they are doing a finishing touching. Almost. That person that is telling me to go around. You are seeing how water don't enter me now.
I don't want to get police are here now, so I don't want to.
All right, thank you.